All right, what's up guys? So today we're gonna be looking at how to use one of these, which is your industrial size walk behind rototillers. So if you wanna know how to use these properly, stay tuned. All right guys, so this is your standard walk behind rototiller. This happens to be a Craftsman model, back when Craftsman actually made good equipment, but they're all pretty much the same. So what do we got here? Well, on the front here, we've got the engine of the machine. You can see gas tank, air filter, freaking exhaust, all that good stuff. So what do we got on the side here? Well, here we have your standard choke run. So this way is choke, this way is run, really that simple. Sometimes if the engine's older, sometimes you gotta run it on a half choke. That's what I have to do here. On the side here, like with most, we've got the fuel cutoff. So if you're gonna winterize your gear or drain the gas tank, do something like that, you're gonna wanna mess with that. Otherwise, leave it alone. Here we've got your pull, and that's pretty much it. The rest of the controls are up here on your handlebars. So on the handles bars here, we have your stop and run. So when you're running it, you push this all the way to the fast position. To shut it off, you just simply pull it to you. And then right here, we've got the lever that selects your gear. So right now it's in neutral. So when it's in neutral, the wheels will roll. But when you switch it into gear, so that's either forward gear or the tines engaged, the tires are not gonna roll because it's gonna try to engage the tines. So what are the gears we have here? Well, on this selector, we've got neutral. So if you're transporting it, you put it in neutral. If you just wanna run the machine, so the machine runs the tires, but it doesn't engage the tines on the back, you're gonna put it in either forward or reverse. That way it's just gonna roll the tires. And so you use that to load it into the trucks or whatever. Then over here, we've got forward and reverse for the tines. So when you put it in one of these, it's going to not only roll the machine forward, but it's going to engage the tines on the back here, and that's what's going to till up your soil. So now that we've got an idea of controls on this machine let's look at how to actually start the engine, and then let's look at how to actually use this machine properly. All right guys, so as with most of these machines, they're very simple to start. First thing you're gonna do is go to your handlebar here and you're gonna put it into fast. As I showed you, there's fast and stop. Put it down into the fast position. Then you're gonna take your selector and you're gonna make sure that it's pointing at the neutral section of the gear selector. So you want it in neutral, you want it on fast. After that, you're gonna go over here to your choke and you're gonna put the choke all the way on. After that, you're gonna give it a tug, see if you can get the old girl to start. So let's do that. And it's as simple as that. All right guys, so you can see here on this machine, I actually have to run it a half choke. If I run it in full choke, the engine coughs. And if I run it in all the way in run, the engine runs a little bit lean. You'll have to figure out where it works best on your machine. As I said, on older machines, sometimes you have to be more specific with where you put the choke to run ratio and all that good stuff. But you know, the engine runs great, and once you find that sweet spot on your engine, it's gonna run. All right guys, so now that you've seen how to actually start the engine, let's look at how to actually use this. So let's rototill up this section and see what we do. All right guys, so you'll notice that when I'm running this machine, I'm not pushing down excessively on the handlebars, but I'm also not pulling the handlebars up. What I'm letting the machine do is I'm letting the tines of the machine eat their way into the dirt. As you can see here, when I push down on the handlebars, the machine lunges forward and it tries to push the machine faster than it wants to go. If you lift up on the handlebars, it will prevent the tines from eating into the dirt and essentially make your work pointless. All right guys, well that's about it. These machines are really very simple to operate as long as you let the machine do the work. You don't push it down too hard, you don't lift it up. You know, you're gonna let the machine do the work, it's gonna work for you and it's gonna do a great job. Final note with these machines is they have a depth selector here. I never use it, I always disable this on mine, but if you're trying to have the machine only rototill down to a certain depth, you can set this bar here to go up or down to limit the depth at which the tines will dig. But most of the time you want the tines to get down nice and deep, so you don't really use that. So hey, hopefully you enjoyed this video. Hopefully you learned some stuff about this machine. Do me a huge favor, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, check out my other videos. I'll see you later.